Morning, girls and boys of YouTube. I'd like to start this video off with a massive thank you to all our supporters out there. I'm touched, I really am. I mean, to hit that many likes that quick, I mean, thank you so much. As promised, it's Monday morning and we're starting this job with the sleepers and everything. So I'll talk you through it. So basically, we're doing the drop crossing here. We're extending the curbs all the way along to here. So the customer's got access to bring a couple of cars on without bouncing up and down the curbs, because that is illegal. We're taking this row of blocks out all the way, and we're going to replace that with some sleepers to retain this driveway here. And onto the opposite side, exactly the same. The customer's asked to take all these blocks out all the way around, get rid of that horrible wall, just bring it into modern day. And that's all we're doing on the front. And if you'd like to come this way, this part of the project, what we're doing here, instead of replacing these because they're rotten at the bottom, what we're going to do, we're going to put some spur posts on the side of here, bolt them to, and this one, and this one. We make them repair spurs ourselves, so that's a nice easy job without disturbing these posts, because as you can see down here, garage doors are attached, so that would be a bit of a pain. And then onto this bit of a mammoth task really. So the customer wants some drainage in here. I think it floods and he does a bit of gym work in here. So drainage down here, connecting into the existing drainage. All this concrete will be coming out, and then what we're going to do, we're going to put some edgings down there, tarmac the ramp, tarmac all this, and that's basically about it for this project. And we're going to take you right from start to finish, Monday to Friday. Friday being the last day, and that one we'll be tarmacking and doing the drop crossing at the front. So let's crack on, get unloaded.
As you can see guys, we bought a few tools, a few materials, just getting them off the van now so we can start cracking on. It's going to be a full week's job. Really need to get on with this and start making some progress. So guys, the first job of the day will be to start breaking out all of this concrete all the way down to the garage door. As you can see, quite a bit of concrete. Probably going to be quite thick, but I might set up a time lapse for this one, bit of music, and start cracking on. So then guys, I will just say this video is going to be a little bit longer than usual. We normally do around about 15 minutes, but I think this one might be near a half an hour, 45 minute. That's in my head as I'm thinking, because we're going to film the whole week, so that might be the case. So if you are going to enjoy this video, and you do enjoy it, and you do like the stuff that D&J puts out there, give this video a like and subscribe if you're new, because we are so close to that 100 subscribers. It's flying up, so thank you for all the support that you gave us on the latest videos. It means a lot, thank you. As you can see, we've started a little bit loud down there as well, but weather's not being nice to us. Come on, please, a bit of sunshine. Not hurt.
Yeah. MD, JPB. It's only right, baby. Yeah, why you mad? I got a bag, bro. Name hot in these streets, no Tabasco. But I'm so stubbed, that's a fact, yo. And if you think I'm frontin', you can run it back, yo. Go on, run it back. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. You know. I said, damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah, let's go. Look. I tell shorty drop it for a real one. Yeah. Go ahead and pop it, let me feel some.
Right then then guys, what we've done here, we've took half of the drive out. We've left this bit of concrete in here so we've got somewhere to run and we're not treading soil and crap all down the drive, so I don't like tidying up. As you can see from the time lapse, it's pretty thick concrete, that. 150mm, 6" and old school. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a bit of a snap, then we're going to put the ditching bucket on the micro digger. We're going to pull this off and then we're going to chuck a bit of stone in, just so we're not, same again, we're not trampling mud down the drive. You know what I mean? Keeping the site nice and tidy for the customer. We don't want no soil in their house and we don't want no complaints. All right, so see you after snap. As we come back for snap, I just want to touch on this a little bit. Right, we're stacking this here. We've parked the wagon on an angle to protect it. It is a corner site. This is going to be picked up straight away. There's no concern about anyone walking or tripping over it. So just put a few things straight. That will be grabbed soon. All right.
Right then guys, so we've had our snap. We're just going to use the ditching bucket to keep pulling it back now. My dad will put it in the barrow. I'll go and tip the barrow. I'll take a little bit of roadstone that we've got on the van, bring that back, put that here, and we'll work our way all the way down the drive. And that's pretty much the process for now. So then guys, as you can see, we started pulling it all the way back using the barrow. And as I come back with the barrow, I'm getting some roadstone off the back of the wagon and just placing it down. We're leaving this bit empty because we are putting a drain in there. So we'll show you that obviously when we get to it.
As I was digging, I just managed to catch her at the corner of my eye. I don't know if it's experience or fluke, but what I've seen here, look, bit of yellow tape, which that shows us some surfaces under there, so we're going to dig with caution. So we'll leave that exposed just to remind us, but when we do put the drainage through, we're going to dig with caution there. But I think that was my skill that spotted that. Right then guys, I've just come back to my machine and I've had this machine a while and there's a little knack to get it started. You have to give it a bit of a upstart.
So guys, my dad's just left. He's gone in the grab. Because as you guys know already, or you will if you've been watching the videos, obviously we've got a grab and we offer that service for getting rid of waste removal and bits and bobs like that, insert waste. So one of them's came up. So we've got to commit to that as well as doing these jobs. So my dad's just gone there, but that does not mean that this job has to stop. Because as you can see, I've got a little bit of soil and rubbish to get into that barrel and then take over to that pile, ready for when my dad gets back so we can get rid. Break a little bit of this up and obviously tidy the tools up because it's coming to the end of the day. And once I've got all the miscellaneous jobs done, I'm going to set the hose up with the water and start rinsing down the customer's drive because I like to leave it nice and tidy even when you're not even 20% through the job. It's always nice to keep it nice and tidy. I've got some materials on the drive as well, but you can see how it's a little bit muddy. Obviously it's always going to happen when you're trampling through that, but it'll be nice to keep the area tidy. So I'm going to crack on with that now and I'll see you a little bit later. that's pretty much all I can do right now. Gave it a little tidy. I'm just going to use the hose in a second, just to get this little bit of mud off the tarmac drive. And pretty much just wait for my dad to get back, so we can get rid of that stuff there. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far. If so, please smash that like and subscribe if you're new around here, because there's plenty more content coming your way. Let's aim for 20 likes. We aimed for 10 last time. We smashed it over 30 in the first 24 hours. So let's aim for 20 and see if we can do it again. And I'll see you soon. That's the end of the hose. Boy, I don't know if I'm going to be getting that driveway clean. I'm going to have to do the little fun trick. But we'll see what happens. Wish me luck. This will be doing the job. Might take a little bit of time, but nothing wrong with taking time as long as you're making it right for the customer, I guess. It's looking a bit better. Best I can do with that little thing anyway. But we're getting there. In comparison, it's not looking too bad. It's all going down the drain as well. No, it isn't. It's going to get this all grabbed, like we said we would.
It's good. It's great having your own grab and everything else. You don't have to wait for anyone else. So we can do the whole job from start to finish and not rely on anyone. So, like I touched on that earlier, we're grabbing this straight up. We're not going to leave no mess, no barriers around it, because we're waiting for another grab driver to come or another company letting let down from another company or anything. We all do it all ourselves. So that's a good thing about D&J.
Let's get it picked up then.
Right then guys, that's all loaded up. We're going to go and tip that off, and that'll be the end of the day, and we'll see you tomorrow, bright and early. Laters.
Good morning, people. We're back for another day. It's currently Tuesday. Someone must have listened to us as well, because the sun is out. So the first job today, as my dad already said to you before, we're having sleepers or going all the way down there, replacing these blocks. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start taking these blocks out and just putting them in a nice pile, ready for when my dad gets here. So let's crack on. So the first job today is going to be digging some holes for some spur posts. Because as you can see at the bottom of the carport, sort of rotting away. We don't really want to be changing all of the posts, because that's a mammoth task as it is. So we're going to start digging some holes to put some spur posts in. And we're going to go on the insides as well, rather than the outsides. Just in case they ever want to get a car up here, we're not restricting the width by putting them on the outside. Now if you have a look, that is definitely in need of repair. So there's your first one done. You can make pottery out of this stuff. It's clay. Now if there's any traders watching, which I'm sure there is, you'll know that digging clay out is the worst thing. You don't want to move. As you can see guys, just getting this one in. I'll show you how we're using these as well, it's pretty cool. No messing about pre-drilling. You have a look here. There's the existing ground. There's the post. Now if I zoom out, you can see that it's just under, it's just like been sitting on. It's maybe about 100 mil past the surface, and that's not good to be honest. But anyway, we'll sort it out with these spur posts. As you can see, Dad's just arrived.
Morning YouTube, how are we on this nice sunny Tuesday morning?
As you can see, Stevie has cracked on, no messing. So I'm going to leave Stevie to do this. While the sun's out, I'm going to crack on with the front and do some sleeper work and get them blocks out. Right then guys, first job, first problem. These don't want to come out. They've concrete in proper. Normally you can chip the concrete off, but these aren't coming out. So what I think we'll have to do, I'm going to run the saw down here, saw cut them. If they don't come out then, I do believe we have some of these in the yard which were ripped up from a driveway. So I'll discuss it with the customer, see if they want the second-hand ones. If not, I'm going to have new ones, but they will stand out like a sore thumb on this drive because we're not doing anything to the drive, we're just putting sleepers down the edge. So let's see how we crack on. Right then guys, update. I think we might have to go back to the drawing board on this one because driveway one, the engineer, it's only gone and broke my flipping bolster. So I think what we're going to have to do is break these blocks out. I'm going to have to nip back to the yard, take one with me and see if we can match them up. If not, it's going to be new blocks. I'm wounded, I can't believe it. What's turned out to be an easy job, it's turned out to be a bit of a nightmare. So yeah guys, I'll probably you'll probably see this when this is all dug out and we broke it out, and whether I've got a match up on these blocks. All right guys, catch you soon.
As you can see, we've managed to break all of these out. Some of them survived, like these ones here, and some of them crumbled, like those ones there. Managed to get them out. But good news, we're not going to have to use any of these blocks because we've got a full pack of red blocks at the unit ready to be used on this job. So that was a bonus because, like you know, we're already having sleepers in here all the way down and all the way down on the opposite side, but then we're going to put these blocks in front because that's what the customer's asked.
After a lengthy conversation with the customer, we've opted to go for this, like cap the top off. So we were going to put a gravel down the back, but the customer preferred it if like got a bit of a seating area or something like that, so finishes flush and you can't see nothing behind, so it looks like a solid sleeper wall. Right then, Stevie's dug this hole out. I just thought I'd touch on how to put these in. What we've done, we've measured down from there, we've put a little mark so we know that's exactly the right place. We've put a bit of postcrete in the bottom to lift it up, so we've got our mark there, it lines up. The post is nice and plumb. Get a couple of these bolts. I don't know what Murray's thinking with this bag, but I've had to put an hole in the side because my arm ain't reaching to the bottom of it. Cheers, Maureen. Couple of washers on. 17mm socket on one of these drills. Or you can get an adapter for a normal drill. And all you do with these, because this drill hammers it in at the same time, no need for pre-drill or anything. Make sure we're lined up. Just get a final check. Beautiful. God, I don't think we're professionals. And that's it guys. Water in the hole, fill it up to there with postcrete, and that bad boy's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Right people, today's been an absolute nightmare if we're being honest, and this is just topping it off.
I've come down here because I've come down here wanting to know why Stevie's taking so long on this job. And I'll take it back. I do. I'm spitting all over because I'm absolutely like, what's this?
There's no reason why that shouldn't come out. It's been separated. There's barely even an attempt. Nah, this is what I was saying earlier. For all the traders out there, you know exactly how this feels. For a do it yourself or DIY, this is the worst thing when it comes to digging holes for posts. We better get back to it. So the spur posts are in. All of them after that nasty clay. Even this one near the garage, and rather than pack it out, decided to cut a little gap to make sure that the garage door spacers stay intact. because we don't want to be moving now, unbolting everything, and then trying to line it up and make it a bigger job than it's needed. So all spur posts are in place now. So then, it's Tuesday. It's been a crap day, really. It's one of those days where you feel like nothing is getting done. You've been here all day, but you just feel like nothing's happening. It's sort of one of those jobs where all of a sudden stuff's going to be appearing and you're going to think, oh yeah, it does look like we've been here now. Because it feels like we've been here, done all this, broke a few blocks and that, and it's probably not warranting the time, but I guess that's what landscaping's like sometimes. That's just the way it goes. All of a sudden you have a look and the job's looking good. But anyway, rambling for no reason. It's coming to the end of the day, almost. A couple hours left. So my dad's shooting off now to go empty the wagon. We've also got a grab from across the street because there's another company doing some landscaping. Seen that we've got the grab, asked us to grab it, so that's what we'll do. And as my dad gets that grab and takes that away, I'm just going to start breaking all of this concrete out here to make it look like we've got a bit more progress. I'll break this up and I'll see you when it's done. So it's all broken. Dad's just grabbing from across the road. What we're going to do, because that's quite clean soil and this is quite clean rubble, what we're going to do, we're going to put it on the 08, get rid of it. It's looking good now. I feel like we've actually got somewhere. It's crazy, just take away a little bit of the concrete and you feel like you get somewhere. Just going to clean up this now, give it a brush, give it a little hose down, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, people. It's Wednesday. As you can see, it's raining, it's wet. We've got a little gazebo thing anyway to keep us out and keep us dry, because I think today's job is to do these sleepers. I think we're going to get these sleepers all set into position. That side and that side. So that's pretty much the job of the day. So we'll get cracking on. So we've got the canopy up, guys. As you can see on the camera, it's raining. Well, at least we'll be dry under there. We can obviously move it from left to right and on the opposite side of the drive when needed. Keep us nice and dry. So then, guys, if you are enjoying this video, please remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and because we're so close to hitting that 100 subscribers, so if you can get us there faster, we'll appreciate it. So just waiting for my dad now before we can fully crack on, and as soon as he gets here, I'll show you what we're up to.
Morning, guys. Back on the sleeper and tarmac project. As you can see, it's booked him down. Me and Stevie started to do the sleeper work, but it's absolutely peeing it down. So we've decided we'll take cover and make use of the carport. So here we are, we started, we're looking for the drain. So what we're doing, we're digging down and looking for that drain. And what we've come across already is a cable, so we'll have to be careful of that. No sand on it or anything to let us know it's there. So luckily, Eagle Eye Steve spotted that straight away. So what we're going to do, dig at the side of here, try and find this drain, get a connection on it, and put these acos in. And if it does dry out, we're going to be back outside and try and put some of that sleeper wall in. And it's going to be a bit of everything today. So just have to bear with us, guys. All right. Cheers. Right then, guys, I don't know if you can see, obviously we've got two different colours here. So this looks like it's never been dug before, and this looks like there's a channel or something come out here, because it's coming out with made up ground, like someone's repaired a drain before. I mean, that's a bit of drain, that is, and bricks and stuff. So I think what we're going to do is concentrate on this section here and hopefully pick the drain up. So let's crack on. This job's turning into a bit of a nightmare. Right, what we've got here. we've got some kind of electric cable. And then here, I think it's either a really, really old electric cable or a gas pipe. So I think what we're gonna have to do, put a smaller bucket on and dig in between and see if we can pick that flipping drain up, because we can't find it anywhere at the minute.
It's another one of them days, people. Problem after problem after problem. It's just that this customer didn't ask for a waterfall feature, so that ain't a good sign. So I think what we're going to do, I think we're going to start a fresh day, that being Thursday. It's Wednesday today, so tomorrow we'll start a fresh day. So I'm going to transition this clip into tomorrow, and it's a brand new day, positive vibes only. We're going to get this job finished this week. Good morning, guys. So we're back. I just thought I'd show you this. It's been repaired professionally by a plumber. Basically what's happened is, obviously was looking for the drain, found the drain. It's caked in concrete quite a lot. Decided to scrape away so we can obviously put a link into this and obviously link our eco drain up to it. All of a sudden, nick something, and well, you've seen the clip. But anyway, it's a new day. That problem's fixed. Today's plan: clear all of this back, get the hardcore laid, ready for tarmacking, because we're going to be tarmacking this tomorrow, and we've also got a drop crossing outside to do with the tarmac as well.
Guys, as you can see by time lapse, we've levelled it all off, we got rid of all the crap from yesterday. Was going to tap into this drain here, but it seems as though we cracked that one, because as you see in the water feature we put in yesterday, we had to quickly smash into the drain to get the water away so we didn't flood the houses. So what I've done, I've put a wire connection, flexi on both sides. So I didn't show you this, guys, but I'm just trying to get cracked on because we have lost today. Wire connection there, and then I brought that up with a 15 to a 90 and brought that up out at the ground. What I'm going to go back to the yard, go and fetch some roadstone, fill all these holes in and everything else, and then we're going to run them echo straight through, get it stoned up and get it tarmac tomorrow. Right then, guys, Steve is doing me a 4-on-1 mix that consists of 4 ballast, 1 cement. Equal shovelfuls, exactly the same amount what you put on the shovel for the ballast, exactly the same amount you put on for the cement. Then I'm laying these echoes on a semi-dry mix, like that. And then what we're going to do, we're going to aim for the bubble on the spirit level, so we're just touching that there, and that's enough of a fall to 7 echoes. And then what we'll do, we'll show you how we launch it up when we get to that. Right then, guys, just to prove it does work, we're just going to run a little bit of water down. There we go, flowing nicely. Set it to the line. I like to space off 20 mil, just so we don't get caught up with the line and everything else. And then I put my trail across like that. And if we've got to check that end, see what kind of fall we've got on it. See that? But the bubble is just slightly over the line. And that's all you need. That little tiny bit of fall. And then, basically, just level there, look. And get that thing. Next stage is, we're going to launch it up. Alright. Right then, guys, what we're doing now is launch it up. Stevie's made this one a bit wet. It's more like porridge, but we'll work with it. We'll work with it. It can work. So basically, we're arching up. We're leaving enough down to get the tarmac on. And what we'll do, we'll fill these 2 stretches down here with roadstone. Just bring it up a little bit because you only need 50mm of base and 20 to 25mm of topping on tarmac. So when we've completed this, we'll probably sign this video out and then we'll see you tomorrow.
As you can see, guys, a little bit of progress today, and that is exactly what we wanted. We've just got to get some more roadstone from the yard, but we'll do that tomorrow. We were going to be tarmacking this whole lot tomorrow as well, but we've had an email from the tarmac place saying that the yard is closed for 1 day. So what we're going to do tomorrow, being Friday, we're going to do all the sleepers and then do the tarmacking on the Saturday. So tomorrow's job, which you will see in a few seconds time, is to get these sleepers looking nice on both sides of the garden, take down this wall and get some sleepers there as well. We'll catch you tomorrow, guys. Morning, guys, it's Friday. As you can see, if Blake will just show you the weather outside, it ain't looking too pretty. Because as you was told yesterday, the plan was to do the sleepers today. I still think we might do that, but we're definitely going to get the drop crossing prepared, ready for the tarmacking tomorrow, because this is all getting tarmacked as well. We've got the canopy like you've seen on the other video, so we can get out of the rain a little bit, but when it's coming down like this, we don't want to be out in it too much. We don't want to get too soaked for no reason, when we can just concentrate in here and stay under the canopy with a few sleepers. So that's the plan. If it picks up a bit more, we'll show you a bit more, but until then, we're just going to crack on with what we can. So it looks like the sun's trying to come out. They're breaking the rain for us. So as you can see, we're just filling this up with a hardcore, raking it level, and once that's all done, that'll be pretty much ready for the tarmacking, which we will do tomorrow, seeing as the plant is closed today. We're making some progress, and that's what we like to see.
Morning, guys and girls of YouTube. I've just come on site, and as you can see, Blake and Stevie are already here. They've fully set the chapter 8, which is a minute work, a road narrowing, priority boards and cones out. We're all wearing eye visors today, giving this customer a drop crossing or vehicle access, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to take all these curbs out, excavate the pavement and take the run straight through to where Blake's standing there. We'll take you through this process.
Why didn't I know from the very start? Oh, you left me here just to fall apart. If I wrote you a letter, would I have a chance? Would you read my letter if I had it sent? If I wrote you a
As you can see, guys, making a bit of progress. Sleepers are starting to take form. Just getting the posts ready. Blake's sorting out the curbs, taking the old ones out. Coming along. So the curbs are in. Pretty much ready for tarmacking. Sleepers are starting to make their way up there. We're going to try and finish this side for today, and then we'll do that side tomorrow. It's coming along, people. It's coming along.
Right then, guys, as you can see, we've got all the curbs in, and we've got the majority of that sleeper wall in. The weather's held us back this week, so we'll be in tomorrow. Tomorrow being Saturday, another day, Hope it don't rain, because I'm sick of this rain now. It's actually doing my head in. It's just slowing us down, slowing progress down. And it just makes the site messer. So, see you nice and early tomorrow morning. Morning guys, it's Saturday morning. 6:15 in the morning. Yes, I did say that, 6:15 in the morning. We're at the Tarmac yard, we're collecting 4 tonne of 20mm base and 2.5 tonne of 6mm topping. We've got to wear high visors, hard hats, boots, goggles, you name it here, because I do not want to lose the contract with these. I don't want to get booted out. Alright, so Steve will do a little bit of filming while we're in there, show he's getting loaded up, and then we'll see you back on site. We're at Tarmac yard. I just thought I'd give you a little show what we're doing. That's like an oiler mix, so we spread that over the back so the tarmac does not stick. There's the tarmac plant now, it's just warming our tarmac up. Then what we'll do, we'll pull under that hopper, we'll drop the base on the back, and then we'll pull out, we'll clear the chute, and then we'll pull back under, and then the 6mm go at the front, and then we'll sheet it up, way off, and then we'll get out of it and get to the job. Oh guys, you're not going to believe this. The Tarmac's had some maintenance done yesterday, and they're having the same kind of problems we're having this week. They can't get the burners lighted this morning, so they've got to get an electrician out. So it looks like we will not be getting no Tarmac today because it's pre-ordered. So we're going to have to finish this job on Monday. There's still stuff to do on site. We'll get the sleeper work done, but we've got another drop crossing on Monday as well. So it's going to be all hands on deck on Monday. I think it's going to be an early start Monday. So we'll film that for you. Alright, see you in a bit guys.
I think the title of this video is going to be something along the lines of, can anything else go wrong? What a fucking week. So then guys, we're at a different tarmac plant, and I'm just praying that we can get the tarmac because I'm fed up with this job. I've enjoyed the job, but it must be a bad luck charm for us because we can't get anything bloody done. So we'll try and get this tarmac, get this bloody job finished, because I bet the customer's ready for it to be finished now as well. It's not just us, I guess. We've got to remember the customer's paying money. They want to see the job finished when we say we're going to finish. So let's try and get this bloody tarmac and finish this job for this customer. It's all a go, guys. We can get the tarmac. I've never been so happy. Let's get this job finished. Of course, we've pulled up to site and it's raining. Got the tarmac on the back. Lads have just been whacker plating, getting everything down, and we'll start putting the tarmac on.
Right guys, progress has been made. As you can see, it is bucketing down. We've based that over there. What we're going to do, we're going to base this area, 20mm base, we call it base. It's a base binding course. It's made of 20mm stone, bitumen, and it's tumbled together at the tarmac yard. Base all this, where you can see the existing stone, and then we're going to work on to topping, but there's a bit of prep work to be done before we top off. So what we're going to do, we're going over this existing tarmac. We're going to use a tack coat, which is dead tacky. It's like a tacky tar. Makes the binding core, the top course, bind to this concrete. So what we're going to do is key a little edge out here, key an edge out here. Then we'll start with a 6mm top course.
Let me know. You could have let
Hey, up, you caught me working again. What we're doing here, we're putting a tack coat emulsion down. This goes tacky, as it says in the name, and it bonds the top course, the 6mm we're going to put on top. Stops it from ever coming up. I'm just putting this down while the lads stand around, watch me again. And then we're going to set another time lapse up as it's doing the 6mm topping. Alright guys.
Would you read my letter if I had it sent? If I wrote you a letter now, would I have a chance? If I wrote you a letter now, would it even be read? If I wrote you a letter now, if I wrote you a
As you can see, people, we're on the final stretch of the tarmacking. It's just the front now. That's pretty much done.
Hey guys, you caught me working again. Just getting the files on the hose down. I've shown the customer. We've topped it off. As you can see, it works perfectly. It's running into that eco. We've sloped it down. Customer's really happy with it. Eco works perfectly. All the water travels from this end right down to there. We're connecting that drain. This bit's complete now. We've took all our tools out, so we won't need to come back in here now. The drop crossing's done. That's completed. The permit ran out today, so that was perfect. We were so lucky with that. I mean, we've been blessed with the weather now. It's compared to earlier. And now it's just a mammoth task of these sleepers, these dreaded sleepers. All hands on deck. We're going to get Quinn out here. We're going to get Jamie out here. We're all going to smash these sleepers out.
So as you can see, guys, we've got a few more hands on deck. That sleeper wall is taking shape quite nicely. So whilst them guys are doing that side, me and Blake are just working our way, getting the cuts right so that this side can go quite smoothly as well. It's going to take some nice shape, especially when that wall's been taken down and the sleepers go underneath the trellis and then across the front of the house. And obviously we're going to do some cutouts for those lights that you can just see. Hope you're enjoying the video, guys. I know it's been a super long one and we appreciate it if you're still watching. If you are, if you could give this video a like and a subscribe to the channel to help us hit that 100, that'll be perfect. Thank you. That's right, Sienna. He's back at it.
Right then guys, the situation has arose. We found out Jamie is under the foot because his phone's blowing up.
So then guys, it's 5 o'clock on Saturday. So close to being finished. Just got a couple sleepers to top there, put the trellis back on for the customer, and then just finally get a couple block pavers running down there. But seeing as this video is probably long enough, we've decided to finish it there because the majority of this job is done. The tarmac underneath the carport is done. The drop crossing for the customer so they can get the cars on and off is done now. And all the sleepers are pretty much done. So when we do finish this video, this project, sorry, we will film us doing the block pavers. But for the time being, we're going to say it's finished. Hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. If you have, please give a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new around here, because it means a lot to us, and we're so close to that 100. We appreciate it. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. It's been a long ass week, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.